morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2015 Shell Eco Marathon. Now, on behalf of all of you, I want you to know the mayor standing over here to my left. I'm going to introduce him in a minute, but on behalf of you, I want to say how great it is to be in the Motor City, and thank you for allowing us to be here in Detroit. So as I look across this room, what I know is that we have over 1,000 students here, over 120 teams from over 100 schools. We represent Brazil, Guatemala, Mexico, the U.S., and Canada. Tremendous turnout this year. We're really, really happy to have you here. Now this is your weekend. It's your weekend to prove to us what this next generation of innovators and leaders looks like. So best of luck to everyone here. Now I know you're looking forward to breaking some records. I know that's deep, deep in your mind right now. I probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to remind you that you have some pretty steep hills to climb. So think about these records. Laval University, over 3,500 miles per gallon in the prototype category, and Mater Dei High School, over 900 miles per gallon in the urban concept. So not an easy hill to climb. We're really looking forward to seeing what you all can do. Now, as each of you have learned on the teams that you've worked on, this is all about teamwork and collaboration. So there's some people that I want to take just a moment and thank that have really helped us in a very significant way to make all of this happen. And the first of those is a gentleman I mentioned a minute ago, Mayor Duggan. Mayor, I'm going to introduce you in just 1 second, so hang on there. But just recognize that he's here with us. We've also had some very important strategic partners. You've seen their displays around the conference center here. Let me just mention those. HP, Linde, Michelin, Team Penske, the Henry Ford, Illich Holdings, Southwest Energy, Quicken Loans, the Detroit Metro Visitor and Conventions Bureau, and of course the entire city of Detroit. Thank you to all those sponsors. I know you've all been working incredibly hard. I have to tell you, it's so personally motivating to see what you're doing. Best of luck to everyone. I want to now introduce the Mayor of Detroit, Mayor Duggan.
Well, thank you, and let's have a big thank you to Shell for putting on this event. How are you enjoying your time in Detroit so far? All right. Glad to hear it. When the folks from Shell came and talked to me about a year ago about doing this, all I could think about is this. Where you are standing right now, a little more than 100 years ago, just 2 blocks away on Bagman, there was a young fella by the name of Henry Ford, 2 blocks from here, working in his garage, working on this quadricycle. He thought he could make it run. And late one night when he got it working, he wanted to take it out on the streets of Detroit. And he realized that, like many genius inventors, he hadn't thought about the fact that the door of the garage wasn't wide enough to get the car out of the road. So late that evening, with the help of his wife, he knocked out the wall and took his quadricycle out on the streets of Detroit, where he startled a few horses, and drove down the same streets that you're going to be testing your cars in the next couple days. And as the innovators and the technology experts came here and all kinds of auto companies formed, the people of Detroit couldn't figure out which company was legitimate, which one wasn't. And so what they do is, when a new company brought out a new model, the people of Detroit would get the horses and the buggies off the streets, they drive the cars down these streets, and they finish at the county courthouse, where the car would have to make it up those high stairs that you'll see out there. And if they did, it was deemed that this was a legitimate company. That was the way autos were rolled out in this town 100 years ago. And so when the folks from Shell came here, they said, we want you to shut down the streets. We want you to take the traditional automobiles out, because we have the next generation, the best and the brightest inventors who are going to create the next generation of vehicles. And we want you to make those same streets of Detroit open to them. And I couldn't think of a more appropriate way to honor the original founders of this industry to have you on those same streets demonstrating your technology. I hope you have a great time and welcome to Detroit.